What's up, all my devil dogs? It's your boy Sean, the Strength Corps Iron 5-star General, and today we're talking about a pretty debated topic among the bodybuilding, fitness, whatever community, right? We're going to talk about the easy curl barbell and the straight barbell in terms of the curl exercise, okay? Now, before we start talking about the barbell curl that's with a straight bar versus with the easy curl bar, let's talk about the biceps and what the anatomical functions of them are. So the first function of your bicep is actually elbow flexion. That's anytime you're bringing your arm, your forearm up towards your humerus, all right? And that's called elbow flexion, okay? Elbow extension, elbow flexion. Oh, them gains though. So elbow extension lengthens the muscle and elbow flexion flexes the muscle, it contracts it, okay? So that's one of the first primary movements of the bicep. Now the second movement of the bicep, a lot of people don't really know, or they fail to realize when they're doing their curls or any other type of bicep movement is, look, check it out, all right? This is gonna be external rotation. So you're gonna externally rotate, and look how when I externally rotate, my biceps actually contract. So check it out. I don't know how well you can see this. It should be pretty good because I'm pretty lean, you feel me? But look, as I bring my hands from a pronated to a supinated position, watch, my biceps contract. See that? I'm bringing them out, contraction, contraction. See that? My biceps are coming in. I'm pretty sure you can see it pretty good. I think this is probably the best angle here. Contraction, extension, contraction, extension. So that's going to play a key role into which one of these is actually better. All right, so let's go and take some clips that I recorded for you in the gym. So the first barbell at the top is the easy curl bar, and as you can see, it has basically some curvature to the bar, which basically has it with your wrist pointing out at a 45-degree angle. This is supposed to really help the wrist out and take a lot of tension off of them. It can also help with elbow tension as well, because a lot of times elbow pain starts at the wrist. The bottom barbell is actually a straight barbell, and this is where your hands are going to be completely supinated as you do any type of curl. So here I'm doing curls with the easy curl bar, and as you can see, my wrists are in a 45-degree angle. So they're not completely supinated, and therefore their biceps are not maximally contracted as they could be, because as we saw earlier, not only are you doing elbow flexion and extension in order to get your biceps to lengthen and contract, you're also doing a somewhat supination, basically an external rotation. You're just stopping about halfway because your hands are at a 45-degree angle. Now, if you look here with me with the straight bar, my hands are completely supinated, which means that my biceps are not only contracted through external rotation of my hands, but also with the contraction and the elbow flexion of the bicep. So that is really why the easy curl bar fails to really reach the complete contraction that the straight bar does give you, just for the simple fact that your hands are completely supinated, so your biceps are not only contracted maximally through external rotation, but also through elbow flexion. All right, guys, so consensus, or not really consensus, this is just straight up fact, is that the easy curl bar is not as good as a straight bar curl when it comes to barbell curl movements. If you want the best overall movement, you're gonna have to go with a straight bar. Now, we will have to go ahead and define best, because if you suffer from a lot of wrist pain or a lot of elbow pain due to like having your wrist give you issues, especially when it is with like a straight bar, then it might actually be best for you to go ahead and use the easy curl bar, because let's be real, if your wrists and your elbows are hurting you, chances are you're not going to want to curl at all, and it's better to have a lesser curl be done than no curl at all. Plus, the elbow flexion and extension, as well as the supination or the external rotation, this also applies to other exercises, such as when you're doing chin-ups with the underhand grip, or pull downs with the lat pull down bar, and you're going underhand or even overhand or even neutral. That's still gonna, affect your wrist, and it's still gonna affect that supination, just to different degrees depending on how your hands are placed on the bar. So I'm gonna have to say, as far as maximal contraction, the straight barbell curl wins. But if you have a lot of wrist pain, then I'm gonna say go ahead and go with the easy curl bar. I'm pretty sure that the extra 45 degrees that you're getting out of that contraction is not gonna make that much of a difference, which is kind of nitpicking here. All right, guys, if you enjoy these type of videos, be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up down below. It really helps the channel grow. Also, don't forget to click that bell next to my name so you get notified for all my new videos. And of course, don't forget the orders. Subscribe and share, like and comment, follow my social media. Until next time, all my devil dogs, dismissed. Wait.